Hey folks, this is Ruth, the Yarnbender, and I'm finally putting up the last fundraising page for the Yarnbender Goes to Scotland with Lambs on the Run. Now, if you're not familiar with what that is, allow me to tell you. I am kind of a yarn nerd. I started to crochet when I was 10. My mom taught me. I didn't do it for many years. I picked it back up in my 30s. I retaught myself how to crochet out of a book to get what the stitches were and all that. And I found I really liked it and I was really good at it. And I could do it pretty much anywhere. And I could watch TV and crochet. And it was like, I enjoyed doing it because it was like a meditative thing, but I also produced something. And so it just got it got super fun for me. And right around the time that I was really getting into yarn and crocheting, knitting was really, really popular again. These last several years it's been really popular again. And I learned about a thing called a yarn crawl. So what that is you get a little passport and you go to all these independently owned yarn stores and you get a little stamp in your passport and you can enter a drawing, and it's just really fun. It's just really fun. You know, some people like pub crawling. I like yarn crawling. So I did that several years and I got to know some of the owners of the different yarn shops, in particular in Denver, and then we got an independently owned yarn shop here in Longmont, and I've gotten to know the people there. And so one day I heard about this group called Lambs on the Run, and it's a group that was put together by a couple of yarn shop owners and people involved in Denver and Longmont. And I went to a day-long workshop, and it was super fun. And at that workshop, they said the next thing they were going to do was take a trip to Scotland and go to the Edinburgh Yarn Festival and go on a yarn crawl in Glasgow, Scotland. And I was over the moon, like, with excitement. And then I was like, well, I won't be able to go because I don't have the money. And I came home and I chatted with my boyfriend, Eric Carr, who's the biggest sweetheart on the planet. And I was like, what? How could I do this? How could I do this? And, pardon me, I said, maybe, do people crowdfund this stuff? Like, do they ask people for money? And we started kind of crunching numbers. And I figured out that if everybody out there on my Facebook page gave me $13, it would cover the expenses of the trip. So I thought, why not ask? And so I put up a fundraising page, and I want to say thank you to everybody that has responded to it and donated to me, and it raised over $2,000. And I didn't know that I had not planned it well and I had made the page expire too soon. So people have been asking me for a new page. I wanted to do a video. I've been putting it off, and I'm running out of time. So here I am, asking you to please take into consideration looking at this page about fundraising to go to Scotland. I am going. I bought my plane ticket. But I do still need some funds. I do still need some money to cover just a few more expenses. So I'm looking to raise about another $1,000. I still owe $500 to the event planning company, and then I have a few more travel-related expenses I've got to cover, and I'm going to detail those on the page. And so I am going, but I could still use a little help. I'm going to be probably working a second job when I come home from Scotland so that I can pay off my credit cards and stuff. But I paid all my tax return toward this trip. And so I am super excited. I'm nervous. I'm not ready. I've got stuff I've got to do, packing I've got to do, and I'm going on and on in this video. So I'm going to say thank you. I love you. This is amazing. In last October, I had no idea I would be actually doing this. I still can't believe I'm doing this. So all my love to everybody. Thank you. Bye.